The Royal Auto Group was founded by Charles Royal Jr. Born in 1932, Royal grew up in El Paso, Texas. His father, also Charles, owned a small used car lot that later exposed young Royal to the wonders of full-time work after high school. Eventually, he branched out to a local new car dealership, and it was auto sales where Royal found his passion. He loved it and was a natural salesman, hardworking, easy to talk to, and a savvy negotiator. Young Royal quickly rose up the ranks of the sales department. And then he repeated the process at various stores, finding himself as a sales manager of Lone Star Chevrolet in 1966 when the owner died. After a change of hands, the dealer was now part of the Courtesy nameplate. Fortunately, the new owner's son, Charles McClure, enlisted Royal as the new general manager. In his spare time, Royal raced cars and wasn't half bad, even earning a spot in the esteemed Carrera Panamericana road race in 1953. But over the years, his driving career stagnated and his family boomed. With 5 daughters over the course of 7 years, Mrs. Royal demanded a change in schedule. A move that led Royal to drop racing and Texas to become a big partner at a dealership in Bloomington, Indiana, officially establishing the Royal Auto Group in 1969. 4 years go by and Royal buys out his partner's shares to acquire his first throne, Royal Chevrolet. Without hesitation, he grew the store into the most successful car dealer in town and found various partners like former Chevy exec Bob Pointer and then Tom Martin of Bloomington Ford. Eventually, he would purchase numerous franchises. At one point, he held 13 rooftops representing 21 new car brands. In 1987, Royal secured their still current East Side location in Subaru Motors. Starting in 2006, Royal decided to consolidate his interests and began selling off his dealerships to minority partners, eventually focusing his attention on 3 stores and 6 brands all in town. Around that time, Royal's grandson Andy Long began working full-time at Royal on the East Side, the Subaru dealership. Long was raised in Indianapolis but always had a stake in Bloomington, working as a multi-purpose tool since he was 12 at the annual Royal Tent Sale, an event conjured up back in 1970 by Royal himself, where all of his affiliated stores would host a collaboration sale at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. This is where Long learned how to drive a manual transmission and gained exposure not only to the automotive industry, but also to IU basketball due to Royal sponsoring the team.
You can't afford to miss Royal's tax time inventory sellout.
Long even worked with people like Minnesota Timberwolves draft pick Andre Patterson and Neil Reed of Bobby Knight choke fame. In his college years, Long was a student athlete on the track and soccer teams. After college, Long began a 1-year internship to help overhaul the Royal Internet sales department while studying for the LSAT and planning for law school. Soon, he put those plans on hold and continued working at Royal Subaru until he was promoted to sales manager at Royal South Toyota in 2010. Under his navigation, the store earned the prestigious President's Award 3 times, and Long was personally bestowed with the Sales Excellence Award as manager, which helped his case to become general manager and minority partner in 2017. Long was also nominated for the Dealer Candidate Program in 2017 and confirmed by Toyota in 2019. He has served as the public face of the Royal family of stores through the COVID pandemic while still remaining a devout father in his personal life. And a personal touch is what separates Royal from many other dealerships, whether that's in service, sales, or the community. Royal himself never went to college and placed a high value on education as a result. The Royal Auto Group has helped support multiple Indiana University initiatives over the years. Royal takes local groups, organizations, and charities seriously, donating to the Boys and Girls Club, Sojourn House for victims of human trafficking, the Bloomington Hospital Foundation, and the local animal shelter. They also sponsored the famous Little 500 bicycle race, as well as professional club Team Tortuga, plus the Bloomington South High School football team, and more.
I'm proud to continue my family's partnership with the local community, and I hope to do so for years to come.